All right. I will call the village board meeting to order. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Trustee Gust.
Here.
Trustee Jensen.
Here.
Trustee Miller is absent. Trustee Siddick.
Here.
Trustee Wells. Attorney Frollo.
Here.
Mayor Hooker.
Here.
And Clerk McDonald is present.
All right. Now's the time. If you would join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Save some time. Ted, you got anything to say?
No public comment.
Okay, thank you, sir. Moving on to our consent agenda, we have the following items for consideration. We have the approval of the village board regular minutes of November 14th. Bills presented for payment in the amount of $520,860.63. The Finance Committee report for October 2024. And a resolution 2024 R25 establishing regular meeting dates for village board and standing committee meetings, the Village of Beach Park. And 2024 R26, a resolution establishing the holiday schedule for the 2025 calendar year in Beach Park. Is there anything the board would have us to consider separately? And not hearing anything, do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion by trustee Gust.
I'll second.
And we have a second by trustee
Regina's
Jensen.
not here, right?
Yeah, since Regina's not here. Any discussion? All right, roll call, please.
Trustee Gust.
Aye.
Trustee Jensen.
Aye.
Trustee Siddick.
Aye.
Trustee Wells.
Motion carries. All right, under the mayor's report, as everyone should know by now, Sheridan Road is open. Yay. For those that live in the neighborhood, I'm sure it's a welcome relief. Just in time for the snow plowing and all the other goodies that go on. So thankfully, that's a done deal. And our local paving is wrapped up at this point. So life is good in the streets. I don't know that I have anything else to report, so we'll move on to trustee reports. First up, we got our Finance Committee, Trustee Jensen.
Apart from the date of our next meeting, I have nothing to report. We will have no December meeting for lack of agenda items, and therefore our next meeting will be January 21.
All right. All right, and next up, we got Parks and Rec, Trustee Gust.
Thank you, Your Honor. All I got is just got 30 people coming tomorrow to our senior holiday party. And we are gonna have the Riverport course. Do some good Christmas stuff for us.
Very good.
That ends my report.
All right. Then Building Zoning, or Planning and Zoning Committee, Trustee Wells.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have one item for consideration. That is a resolution authorizing proposal for C-Force Construction, Inc. for demolition services of structure at 10468 West Waldo Avenue. This was a neglected and abandoned structure that fell into a state of disrepair. And the village pursued an abandoned claim in the circuit court and deprived ownership of the property. And in order to address the dilapidated property, the village was issued the deed on November 26, 2024. And again, this was heard at the December 4th, 2024 meeting of Building, Planning, and Zoning. We unanimously approved. And I'd like to entertain that in the form of a motion.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. And to clarify, this is for the address of 10468 West Waldo, in the amount of $27,500. Any discussion on the
I have a
motion?
couple of questions, Mayor.
Sure.
The funding for this, it says here, general fund, we used to get grants for this sort of thing. We haven't this year, right?
There's no ARPA grant out there
It's
for,
all coming out of the building.
Yeah, neither the SCP or any other grant funds. We weren't awarded that grant this year. We had been awarded previously in the past, but not in the last round, so.
And this is not subject to that Lake County housing.
No, not to
the block grant.
It's just village
the
fund.
Lake County, yeah,
And are we anticipating in residual value that might
property,
cover this cost?
the property value.
hopefully
You
we'll.
might incur costs based on the sale of
Maybe they
that.
Want the lot, do they?
Pardon?
Maybe.
I don't know if we've asked them, but we'll find out shortly.
Yeah, yeah. All right,
That's all I have.
all right. Any other discussion? All right, hearing none, I ask the clerk to please call the roll.
Trustee Jensen. Trustee Siddick.
Aye.
Trustee Wells.
Aye.
Trustee Gus.
Aye.
Too bad for the
Carries.
fire department to burn it.
Yeah, they don't do that much anymore. Something about the EPA and, yeah. All right, anything else from your committee?
No, I was just curious while we're on the subject. Do we have an update on the Green Bay Road property?
That is, the deadline is,
So it's the last day they have.
Yeah.
My apologies. So the last day for them to clean up the property would be December 19th. And so on December 20th, we are set to do at least a cleanup starting on that date, and then move forward with the utility disconnections as required and subsequent proposals to demolish the structure. So as of December 20th, we have the legal rights to move forward on the action.
Good deal. Excellent news.
finally.
Yeah, right?
Okay, anything else?
That concludes my report.
Thank you. All right, trustee Miller's not here, and there's nothing on the agenda under public relations. Public Safety Committee, trustee Siddick.
Thank you. I have no report tonight. We have nothing from the fire department. Anything from the sheriff's department?
No, things are great as far as I'm concerned.
How's Tyler? Are things better with Tyler now?
I come from Grays Lake in Glenview, where I've used Tyler for the last 20 years. So for me, Tyler's awesome.
Yeah.
For people who are learning it, there might be a curve.
Yeah, the last discussion we had with the sheriff's office command staff was that there was contract disputes between Tyler and the county, and it sounds as though they've taken some steps to get us the reports that we're seeing now, and there's some additional potential for massaging those a little, but as it stands right now, we were basically told not to hold our breath, even though it's a requirement of our contract. Everybody's got a contract, and not everybody's being held to their requirements to do it. So it's unfortunate, but it sounds like the failings was at the Tyler level, and then the county it may not be pursuing it with Tyler. So that's kind of what we were told. So it's not great.
Right.
So,
All right, thank you. And I have nothing else.
all right.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Public Works.
As the sole standing representative of the Public Works Committee, it's my duty to present a couple of resolutions. The first resolution I'll present in the form of a motion. It's a resolution authorizing the purchase of up to 540 tons of rock salt at the price of $83.11 per ton from Morton Salt Company, Chicago, Illinois, for the 2024-25 winter season. And this is purchased through the Lake County Cooperative Purchasing Program. We're obligated to purchase, I believe, 450 tons. We can purchase as little as 360 or as much as 540 at that price.
Yeah.
So consider that a motion to
I will second it.
approve.
Okay, we have motion by trustee Jensen, second by trustee Gust. Discussion?
This is the same company that brought us the O-rings on the space shuttle.
What could possibly go wrong? All right, would the clerk please call the roll?
Trustee Siddick.
Aye.
Trustee Wells. Trustee Gus.
Aye.
Trustee Jensen.
The second item on the agenda for this committee, again, I'll offer it as a motion, authorizing payment to Chicago Paving Contractors, Inc. for pay application number 1 for the 2024 Cheney Avenue Extension Project in the amount of $141,815.71. This was reviewed and approved at the Public Works Committee meeting and endorsed by our engineer.
All right. Do we have a second? We have a second by trustee Gus. Discussion? All right, it's nice. I've driven it. It's good that it's there. And not all the neighbors agree with me, but it certainly will
Well,
streamline.
we're gonna have to fix Talmadge pretty soon, all that overflow traffic. It's a washboard now.
Yeah, kind of wish that was part of this year's paving program. That would have had
We ought to
a
send-
great effect on the
We
whole.
gotta send IDOT the bill for that.
All right, roll call, please.
Trustee Wells.
Aye.
Trustee Gus.
Aye.
Trustee Jensen.
Aye.
Trustee Siddick.
And that, Mayor,
Carries.
concludes the Public Works Committee.
Thank you, sir. We had no tax increment finance committee meeting, so there's nothing to report. Anything additional from staff, late breaking?
Mayor, I'd just like to comment on one thing informally, mostly for the public's consumption. There's a concerted effort by SWALCO and Waste Management to improve the communication with the public, both in the state of Illinois, to improve communication. SWALCO's effort's going to be largely on recycling, so there's a push to improve recycling, and to that end, Recycle Coach has been awarded a state grant by Illinois. We're going to be updating our website pretty soon so people can get some information on that, and they'll be putting an app on their phone. Schedules will come out and things of that nature, so that'll be readily available at their fingertips. But Waste Management is trying to improve communication too. We always, hear of customer support issues and delays in phone calls and online too. So you'll be seeing that next week on our website from Waste Management, where people can access that information more directly through hopefully phone apps and the internet also, to get all those details more specifically. So hopefully that helps solve some of those problems. But I thought it was important that it'll be starting soon, and hopefully it'll improve service for the public, Mayor. Thank you.
Very good, thank you. SWALCO has been very helpful over the years with these issues, so it's good to hear that they're involved in this. All right. I see no old business on the agenda. Is there any new business for the good of the group? All right. Ted, your second opportunity to talk. No? All right. We have no cause tonight for an executive session.
In that case, Mayor,
Yes.
I'd like to offer a motion to adjourn.
We have a motion.
I will second it.
We have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right, we are adjourned.
Not bad, not bad.